Here at Bathurst, catching up now with Brando Kreymborg. Firstly, Brandon, hello.
G'day, how are you?
Very well, mate, and lovely night here at Bathurst. Myself and Canberra, we're on a bit of a road trip heading up to Tamworth, and great to call in here. The hospitality's sensational. Bathurst, real progressive little club though, isn't it?
Absolutely, and of course we've got the Gold Crown Carnival. We've just commenced planning for the Shirley Turnbull Carnival, and there'll be some big announcements coming out of that in the next few days. We're just finalising the program, but we're really going to shake up the program to have some 3-year-old filly, 3-year-old colt racing, both at that sort of better prize money of around 15,000, and also looking to try and get some of those lower grade races push right up the prize money ranks as well. So it's going to be a fantastic carnival, and the club's going forward in leaps and bounds.
You're local?
I certainly am. Yeah, I started at the club probably 4 years ago, just doing the on-course announcing and also the trials, and have built into a role with Sky Racing.
I think it's exciting. I used to do it at Bendigo until COVID came along, and then things have changed and I can't get back there. But the on-course announcing is a pretty important part. Maybe not, so much tonight. It's a pretty casual sort of crowd, but when you can get a good crowd, when the weather starts to warm up, you can play an important part. Just trying to break down that little stigma, I suppose, of who these people are and what they are, because they're over there in a shed, we're over here. It's a pretty key part of promoting harness racing.
Absolutely, I find the ground announcing is a really good way of being, as you say, able to bring the drivers into the clubhouse effectively, and being able to sort of, what we do is provide the pre thoughts as well as the post thoughts of the drivers, and that, as you say, it really does bring the drivers into the clubhouse a little bit, and help the punters get an insight into what's happening out there as well.
You're a young man. You're 24. You told me just a little bit earlier. Been calling on Sky for about 18 months, I think you said, and in that time you already had a bit of Group 1 taste of the Group 1. Do you pinch yourself a little bit as to where you've got to so quickly? And where do you want to end up?
Mate, I absolutely pinch myself every day when I go to the races. It's always a new challenge, and obviously the bigger races that I've done I've just been treated to some fantastic horses. We've had local horses that have gone to Menangle and succeeded in the form of Jewel Melody and Rip, and also the regional champs, where we've been lucky enough to see some locals win some really good prize money as well. So obviously I'd be I've got the ambition to continue progressing my career, and as far as that'll take me, that's for others to decide. But really looking, really enjoying my time with Sky, and I keep telling anyone who'll listen that they're some of the best employers in the world, and as I said, just love being part of the game.
I dream about having my channel going 24/7. Will never happen because I'm on my own. You got to have a dream, though. You're entitled to have a dream and put it out there, whether you get to it or not. But where do you dream to get to?
Obviously, a lead caller in any of the metro areas would be a fantastic role to take on, that's the dream. Hopefully.
Do you branch out? Do you do other stuff?
I haven't yet. I haven't done any of the thoroughbreds or the gallops the greyhounds as of yet. But obviously, if the role appears and I'm required to do that, I'm more than open to it.
What about the other codes, football or anything like that?
Oh, mate, I've knocked about with a little bit of broadcasting rugby league sevens on a local day when there was plenty of beer flowing, and that's about as far as I've got in terms of sport broadcasting. But the trots are the real the real staple for my sports.
You got to try and challenge yourself. Don't you worry about it. You don't worry about the beer flow and all the rest. You just got to back yourself and challenge yourself, and it'll be all good. Lots going on here in Bathurst. It's very progressive. Nutrien, one of my great sponsors, they're coming here to start selling in March 18, 19, which is part of the Bathurst Gold Crown Carnival. I don't know if you've ever experienced the Nutrien experience, but it's about the people and giving back to the people. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're looking forward to that, that next stage and being a part of that? Absolutely.
So as part of being on the board at the club, I was really thrilled to get the interest from Nutrien to start with. To have such a big part of the industry, obviously with their sales so successful out of Melbourne, and watching online and being a part of that was just phenomenal. And as you say, it really brought the sales into the lounge room of not only the buyers but the industry aficionados who are looking to try and find a really progressive yearling to follow as a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a more mature age horse. So obviously having Nutrien on board is really exciting, and can't wait to have their involvement in the race series and also the sales to bring it to the next level.
And they are about fun. Like if you can be, you say there before about being online, but if you can be at a venue when Nutrien are there, it's about the experiences for the people, and it's a Nutrien experience, and that's one of the key things about it.
Absolutely. I haven't been lucky enough to get to any of the Nutrien sales myself, but obviously the feedback has been that the Nutrien sales are just fantastic fun, and it's just another way to keep harness racing growing throughout the next few years.
Just quietly, did you enjoy the online coverage and the way it was all done?
Absolutely. It was, obviously Nutrien are a really professional outfit, and I enjoyed a lot of the aspects of that sale.
Mark Barton, you heard that, mate. I need a pay rise. Thank you very much, Brandon. You answered that right. You didn't know it was me, but thank you very much, mate. Well done.
Good on you. Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.